My child, so long as men live, I do in some manner love them all. The good I cherish with a divine affection, the wicked I tolerate because I await their conversion, and I go in search of those that are straying. My heart wherein I bear them all written, devises and uses 1,000 ways and means to save all. But if there are any that disappoint the hopes of my mercy, if they come to judgment laden with the guilt of grievous sin, confirmed in their obstinacy, I will blot them out altogether out of my heart. And with the thunderbolts of my justice I will hurl them into the depths of hell. There they are bereft of heaven and all its delights, and never shall they behold my countenance in the kingdom of my glory. They endure an infinite punishment because they have lost all infinite good. Plunged in a shoreless lake of fire, they burn and suffer for evermore, and the smoke of their torches mounts up unendingly. All evils rush upon them. There every sense of the body, every power of the soul shall have its own and proper punishment. In that whereby each has sinned shall he be specially tortured with pains. There the unclean are forever devoured with a burning heat, overwhelmed with intolerable stench, gnawed by never-ending dying worms. There the wickedly rich are oppressed by extreme want, and suffer a most frightful hunger and thirst. They shall forever find no release. There in hell they are wrongly sought after honours, are infinitely debased and despised and trodden underfoot by the very demons. There no interruptions are felt in torments, even for a moment, but they continue and shall continue for ever and ever. There everyone receives according to his deserts. The place, the masters, the company, everything superadds to the punishments in an inconceivable manner. What can there be more terrible than the dungeons of hell, where no ray of light, no order, but continued darkness and everlasting horror dwell? What more cruel than the demons, who exhaust their acts to invent new tortures, and their strength to inflict them? What more gloomy than that wretched throng of suffering, howling endlessly, hopelessly? As many companions as there are suffering, so many new torments are experienced. Behold, so shall he be punished, who is unwilling to serve me, his God, his Creator, his Redeemer, his unwearied benefactor. Be not afraid, my child, of the punishment of the damned. They themselves are not astounded, but confess that they receive things worthy of their deeds. No one goes to the torments of hell against his will. All the reprobate rush there of their own free choice. Therefore they complain of no one, except themselves. They confess that I am infinitely bountiful, and acknowledge that they are exceedingly wicked. The gate of hell is sin. The paths that lead man to the gates of hell are the paths that allures him to sin. How many have perished by an unlawful desire for pleasure, by an inordinate love of riches, by a wicked pursuit of riches, by a wicked pursuit of honours. Long then for nothing, my child, which may entangle you to its toils, and afterwards hurl you to the abyss. Neither is it less dangerous in all things to seek yourself. How many, alas, there are who seem to begin well, but because they do not abandon self, relapse at length, are thrust into deeper evils, and finally are miserably lost. To escape hell, then, it is not enough to have begun well, but it is necessary to have persevered in well-doing. Forsake sin and the world forever, lest you be forsaken in the end by me. Forsake moreover yourself, lest by your own weight you be dragged down to the lowest depths. Do all, dearly beloved, endure all, that you may avoid never-ending torments. All the labours and afflictions of this life are as nothing when compared with the sufferings of hell. Here upon earth, in a short time, there shall be an end to labours and sorrows, but there is no being redeemed out of hell. My child, the eye has not seen, the ear is not heard, nor has the heart of man conceived, what things I have prepared for them that love and serve me faithfully to the end. Who can portray for those who have not experienced it what heaven is, that blissful abode from which all ills are banished, in which there is an overflowing of all good things. No labour shall be there, no sorrow, no temptations, no danger. All these things have passed away with mortal life. They have given place to perfect rest, to endless joy, to a peace that cannot be disturbed, to a security that none can take away. There shall be neither cold nor heat, neither inclemency, nor change of seasons, neither unpleasant days nor gloomy nights. Those realms of bliss are illuminated by my everlasting glory, softened by divine serenity of my countenance, enlivened by the infinite sweetness of my heart, so newness of a heavenly spring for evermore. Blessed are they that dwell there. They neither hunger nor thirst, nor are they subject to anything that is unpleasant, nor shall they be weakened in vigour forever. There they are replenished and inebriated with the torrents of delights of God. They flourish in perpetual youth, and immortal, they shine brighter than the sun for all eternity. My child, there you shall behold me as I am, and gaze upon me face to face in the most entrancing splendours of my majesty. There, by the institution of my infinite perfections, you shall be rapt with admiration, and overflow with bliss. In the excess of your joy you shall be of your own accord burst forth in boundless praises and exaltation of my most lovely attributes. Then also you shall understand the mysteries of faith and the secrets of nature. All the science of philosophers is but ignorance when compared with the knowledge possessed by the least of the elect. Then shall you view all the displays of my everlasting kingdom, its unbounded treasures, its ever-enduring dignities. At the contemplation of a loveliness so varied and so great, you shall be inflamed with an ineffable love for me. Then, my child, then you will love me in a perfect manner, without any division of your affections, without reminiscences, without end. Now you are sometimes in trouble because you do not know whether you are worthy of love or of hatred. Then to your unutterable joy you shall be loved by me throughout eternity. Then shall you repose on my heart with perfect security, and you shall taste how delightful it is to love me, and to melt away in my love. You shall be enumerated with an exceedingly great sweetness, and wrapped above yourself you shall swim in an ocean of love, with the angels and the saints amid jubilant hymns of love for evermore. Thus you shall spend ages and while away eternity, ever wishing and ever longing to love, and at the same time ever sated and ever blissful with love. Then, my child, shall you possess me and enjoy me forever, which is the completing of beatitude. You shall be wholly mine, and I will be wholly yours. You shall enjoy me in a manner ever new, ever most delightful in me. You shall possess every good, and have whatever you can wish or desire. Let your mind conceive, if possible, how beautiful, how wonderful, how charming all things are there. How rapturous to behold the glory and exquisite adornment of the heavens, to be present among the choirs of the angels, to exult unceasingly with the saints, to contemplate and love the most blessed Virgin, the glorious Queen of the most heavenly kingdom, and in return to attract her sweet looks, and gain her love. What delightful dwellings, O my child, what pleasant companionship, what charming beatitude, and all to endure for ever. Therefore lift up your eyes and see what awaits you. If you are faithful to me even to the end, be of good cheer, my child, and as much as you are able, with the divine grace, and with your own cooperation, cleanse your heart and preserve it pure, for nothing defiled, be it ever so little, shall enter into heaven. But the purer you are here, the more glorious you shall be there, and the nearer to me, and the nearest to my heart.